It's time to look at DWAC. I know that we haven't looked at this one for a while, but we are back. And it's been a boring few days with this stock. We're still in the same range that we were in the last video, but so far we're up by 0.42% on the day. In this one, we're doing a 1 day, 5 day, and updated 1 month analysis. If you guys do still enjoy videos on DWAC, let me know in the comment section because I will continue making them if you seem to enjoy them. Also, leave a like as well and subscribe because that does show that you enjoy it here as well. But do remember, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Now, on top of that, we do actually have a fundraiser going on right now for Save the Children. If you can donate, 100% of the funds do go towards Save the Children, and the fundraiser is ending on Christmas Eve. So the more we can raise, the absolute better. But now we're going to jump in, and we're going to just quickly start off on the simple chart, and we'll have a look at the 1 day and the 5 day. On the 1 day, you are seeing a very clear trend. We're seeing a bit of movement today, but overall for the day so far, it's not too bad. We do still have about an hour or two to go until the market closes, but where we are right now we can see open up was on about 57, 53 I do believe. From there we've dipped a little bit, coming down to this level down here, which was, if we have a look, in the low 55, so 55.05, there we had a bit of a climb. This took us to our high of the day so far. This high was at 61.39. Now from there we actually had a bit of difficulty remaining in the 60 range. We came back down to the high 59s, bounced up to 60 again, back down to the high 59s, then back down, then back up to 60 before falling flat and coming down all the way to the 57s for quite some time, then up to the 58s for a little bit and coming back down to where we are right now in the 57s. So again, it's not too bad for today. We are still in the 57 range, and that has not really been too different to what we are seeing in the past week or so. Between 50 and 56 and 57 is where we are comfortably sat since Monday of this week. We can see on the 5 day we're still seeing that drop from 63, but yeah, coming to where we are on Monday, and you'll see we've been sat in that 57 range for a very long time. Of course, we've been up a little bit, down a little bit, but we're quite flat for the most part. And again, that is the trend which we are noticing. Now, this isn't the worst thing in the world. One thing that you'll see in the past month is that we're definitely coming up to a flat period on this stock. Now, what does that mean? It's very, very hard to say with this one because what we all know about this stock is it was one of those stocks initially that was driven by people buying it and of course sending the price up. Now what happens next depends on what said people do going forwards, but I'm going to speak about this in a second. First I want to give you guys that technical analysis on the 1 day, 5 day and now the updated one on the month. On the 1 day you can see our moving average figure, which is the purple tab by the way, is sat on 57.93, just a little bit above where we are right now. And you would also expect that because we have just seen a little bit of a drop very, very recently. Come up to where we are on the RSI. Currently sat on 20 for this period because we have just seen a massive drop down. Now that is technically oversold, as you can tell, which really is a little bit low. Bear in mind this is also the 1 day chart, so it does tend to be a bit more volatile than it is on the 5 day and 1 month. So that is what we are just seeing over here. Now the trend for the MACD is also becoming bearish because of this drop. When you come out to the past 5 day, you will see we're sat on a moving average of 59.01. This is clearly significantly below where we are right now because the moving average was caught out by this massive rise. We saw the moving average jump up very, very quickly and it hasn't really had the time to catch up to the level that we're at right now. Now come down a little bit to here, you'll see that our MACD trend is bearish, and the line in the middle is the neutral territory. We're below the line and these lines have crossed over, which means that we are well and truly into bearish territory. Come up here to the RSI and you'll see that is at 35, which again is a little bit low. Now come out to the past month and we get the all-inclusive data. We're still seeing this initial rise from where we started off, but now we can see the trend is quite clear. We do appear to be finding a bottom above 50, which is ideal. I spoke about this in our last video. So a bottom above 50 is good. We're seeing a bit of a bounce up today. Again, not too much, only about 17 cents, but it is still a move in the right direction. We're seeing volume figures today of about 4.40 million. Now, if we compare this to previous day's volume, we can see that our yesterday volume was at 2.29, and our day before that at 6.95, and even the day before that at 3.73. So is this anywhere extraordinary? No, it is not. And volume really is going to be a big thing with this stock going forward. So I have said it in the past and I will say it again. So why does volume matter so much with this stock? Well, volume is of course a big indicator of prices going forwards. If we have high volume, it does assume that a lot of people are trading the stock. Hopefully it would also assume that a lot of people are buying the stock, and this would allow us to move higher because we do need that buying pressure to come back in if we want to see another move upwards. I always say this with this stock, but it is definitely true. We are primed for a potential breakout, but for that to happen, we do need the interest to be sustained, and we need the volume to come back in. Now, volume back here was very, very high. If we look at our volume figure for the highest day back here, we'll see it was almost $500 million, so we can see it was sat at 498 million, so it has come down a lot since then. We want this one to level out right now, which it is doing clearly, but we also want to see it take a little bit of a bounce up, and it is going to take that buying pressure to come back in if we want to see that happen. Now, a few indicators that we have for this time is going to be our RSI figure. That is the only one that's clear right now. We can see it's at 58. Now this is actually a little bit high, but once more, we are now stabilizing and it's coming back down to normal levels. So it has had that time to cool off from where it was at back here, where it was sat at 100. So it's come back down now, and it is actually where we would want it to be. So I'm very, very happy to see that. So overall with this stock, would I consider it to be a buy right now? I think when it comes to the bottom of it, we're probably very, very close to the bottom in my opinion for the time being. Now if we do fall below 50, things could definitely change. My opinion will certainly change. But if we do remain that support above 55, again hopefully at the lowest above 50, we're still in a great place moving forwards in my personal opinion. And I think from here, what we need to see is, again, that volume come back in. We need to see this stock, of course, take a move off that. But I think until we have more and more people trading, it's hard to say if it's going to move up by too much. So whilst there definitely could be some small profits to be made, I personally wouldn't buy this one right now. I would definitely consider trading it, whether it be a day trade or a swing trade, because I think there is some money to be made there. But I think if I was looking to buy this one more long term, I would be very cautious. So be careful, guys, of course. Make sure you know what you get yourself into, and make sure you're aware of the risk. So thank you for watching this quick video. Now I'm going to tell you all about our Discord server, so I'll just leave you all to that. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.